Welcome to our journey toward vitality. If the information we share today helps you, please show your support by giving this video a thumbs up. It genuinely assists others in finding this essential content. And to ensure you never miss an update on how to stay informed and healthy, please subscribe to the channel and activate that notification bell. We would also love to know where you are joining us from, so please drop your location in the comments below. Muscle knows no age. This is a profound truth. Whether you are 8 years old or 80 years old, it is entirely possible for you to possess a strong, fit body. Because of this, it is incredibly important for us to prepare for our latter years. It is a sad fact that many people fail to do this, and as a result, their latter years are unfortunately spent in misery. We must be proactive in preparing for this stage of life. One of the most effective ways to do this is to keep the body strong and fit, alongside, of course, giving it lots of water and nourishing food. There is a quiet danger that many seniors face after crossing the threshold of 50, 60, or 70 years. This danger does not announce itself with fanfare. Instead, it creeps in silently. It manifests through stiff joints, through brief moments of breathlessness, or through the slow, insidious loss of balance that can make simple, daily tasks feel like mountains to be climbed. This preparation is not about vanity, nor is it about the futile chasing of youth. It is, at its core, about survival. It is about independence, and about reclaiming a life that is free from the pervasive fear of falling, or the inability to do what once came effortlessly. Doctors and researchers have observed a startling pattern. As we age, our muscles lose mass, our bones lose density, and our joints stiffen. Even the brain responds to this inactivity. It begins sending signals of fatigue, it slows our reaction times, and it dangerously increases the risk of chronic illness. But here is the remarkable, hopeful truth. Your body, even at 70, still holds a tremendous capacity to rebuild itself. Movement is the key. It cannot be just any movement. It must be the right exercises, practiced with consistency, that can dramatically transform your quality of life. In this journey, we will explore the only 10 exercises you truly need after 50, 60, and 70. These are not gimmicks or fleeting trends. They are evidence-based movements recommended by specialists like Dr. Barbara O'Neill. They are designed to protect your heart, strengthen your muscles, enhance flexibility, and, most importantly, keep you independent. When most seniors hear the term strength training, they often picture heavy weights and intimidating gyms. But true strength after 50 does not mean lifting massive dumbbells. It is about functional strength. This is the specific strength that allows you to rise from a chair without wincing, carry your groceries without strain, and navigate flights of stairs without fear. A simple, safe, and effective way to build this functional strength is through chair squats. You must stand in front of a sturdy chair, ensuring your feet are positioned hip-width apart. Slowly, and with control, lower your hips toward the chair as if you are genuinely going to sit down. It is crucial to pause just before touching the seat and then rise again. This vital motion engages your quadriceps, your glutes, and your core. These are the very muscles that keep you upright and mobile in your daily life. Each repetition is a gentle push against the creeping weakness that so often comes with age. As these muscles strengthen, your joints become more supported, which in turn reduces aches and instability. Now, let us discuss the foundation of all independence: lower body strength. Strong legs are this foundation. Weakness in this area is not merely an inconvenience. It is the main culprit behind falls, lost mobility, and diminished confidence. By strengthening the lower body, seniors can reclaim control over their most fundamental movements, such as standing, walking, and climbing stairs. For this, step-ups are a practical and effective exercise. Using a low, sturdy step or platform, slowly step up with one foot and then the other. Then, step back down with complete control. This motion works the quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes, muscles that often decline unnoticed as we age. The rewards of this simple exercise are profound. A fall is rarely just a simple accident. It is often the direct and preventable result of declining balance, weakened muscles, and delayed reflexes. However, the right exercises can dramatically reduce this risk. Simple standing balance exercises, when performed consistently, retrain the body to react quickly and remain steady, even in unexpected situations. You can begin by standing behind a chair. You must hold its back only lightly for support. Lift one foot off the floor, focusing on keeping your weight evenly distributed. You should hold this position for 10 to 15 seconds. Then, switch legs. As time progresses, you can gradually reduce your reliance on the chair. For those seeking a heightened challenge, you can even try closing your eyes. This is not merely a test of steadiness. It is a quiet, daily battle against the limitations that age seeks to impose. Improved balance translates directly into freedom. Activities that may have become sources of anxiety, such as walking on uneven ground, stepping off curbs, or reaching for high shelves, become far less intimidating. Beyond the physical, these balance exercises enhance body awareness, coordination, and confidence. Seniors who maintain this training often describe a sense of reclaiming an agility that many thought was lost forever. Stiff joints and tight muscles are the silent robbers of mobility. They make tasks that were once simple, like bending to tie your shoes, reaching overhead for a plate, or twisting to grab an item, suddenly become taxing and difficult. But stretching and flexibility exercises are powerful tools. They can restore motion, ease stiffness, and even reduce pain in commonly troubled areas like the shoulders, the hips, and the lower back. Consider a gentle seated spinal twist. You must sit tall on a chair, with your feet placed flat on the floor. Place your right hand on the back of the chair and gently, without forcing, rotate your torso to the right. It is very important to keep your hips facing forward during this movement. Hold this stretch for several breaths, and then switch sides. This simple movement improves spinal flexibility, stimulates vital circulation, and releases tension that has accumulated over decades. Now, let us address posture. Years of sitting, bending, and even just the natural curve of aging can leave the spine hunched, the shoulders rounded, and the back sore. Poor posture is not simply a cosmetic concern. It actively limits your breathing, it affects your balance, and it contributes directly to back pain. A few minutes of gentle back extension each day can work to reverse these trends. Seated back extensions are simple yet powerful. Sit on the very edge of a chair, keeping your feet flat on the floor. Place your hands lightly on your thighs. From this position, gently arch backward, lifting your chest toward the ceiling, but be careful not to strain your neck. Hold for a few breaths, and then return slowly to the starting position. This motion activates the lower back muscles, stretches the spine, and encourages better posture over time. One of the most frequently overlooked aspects of senior fitness is the core. These are the crucial muscles that surround your abdomen, your lower back, and your pelvis. A weak core is not a minor issue. It contributes directly to poor posture, chronic back pain, and reduced mobility. Strengthening these muscles can significantly enhance your stability and overall health. A safe and effective exercise for this is the seated knee lift. Sit on a sturdy chair, maintaining a straight back, and grip the sides lightly with your hands for support. Slowly lift one knee up toward your chest. Hold this position for a few seconds, and then lower the leg. Alternate between your legs. This movement engages the lower abdominal muscles, but it also has the added benefit of promoting balance and coordination. A stronger core protects the spine and makes daily activities like bending or standing up feel smoother and less painful. Cardiovascular health also becomes a silent concern as we age. The heart may not pound as easily as it did in youth, but it still demands attention. Ignoring it can lead to fatigue, dizziness, or even more serious complications. The beauty of cardio after 50 is that it does not require running marathons. It is about steady, safe movement. It is movement that gets the blood flowing, nourishes the organs, and energizes the body. One highly effective method is walking with intention. Choose a flat, safe path and focus consciously on your posture. Keep your shoulders back, your chin level, and your core slightly engaged. Swing your arms naturally, taking steady, purposeful steps. Even just 15 to 20 minutes a day strengthens the heart, improves circulation, and elevates mood. Simple, everyday tasks, such as reaching for a jar on the top shelf, brushing your hair, or even lifting a cup of tea, can become surprisingly difficult when shoulder joints stiffen. Over time, limited shoulder mobility does not just frustrate you, it also risks compensatory injuries elsewhere in the body as you try to make up for the lack of motion. Gentle arm circles offer a surprisingly effective solution. You can perform this exercise either standing or sitting tall. Extend your arms out to your sides and begin to make slow circles, gradually increasing the size of the circles. It is important to move your arms both forward and backward to work the joint completely. This action warms the shoulder muscles, enhances circulation, and maintains the joint's full range of motion. Now, let us focus on our hands. As we age, even small tasks like opening jars, gripping a cup, or typing on a keyboard become unexpectedly challenging. Declining hand strength is not just an inconvenience. It can, over time, erode your independence and your self-confidence. Targeted exercises for the wrists and hands are necessary to preserve dexterity and prevent this slow decline. Squeeze and release exercises are deceptively simple, yet they are highly effective. Find and hold a soft stress ball or even a rolled-up towel. Squeeze this object firmly for a few seconds, and then release the grip slowly. Repeat this action with each hand multiple times. This strengthens the fingers, the palms, and the wrists, all while stimulating crucial circulation. Strong, nimble hands allow seniors to remain engaged in hobbies, such as cooking, writing, or gardening, which are activities that nourish both the mind and the spirit. Amid all the discussion of strength, balance, and flexibility, there is one exercise that is often overlooked. However, it is perhaps the most powerful of all: mindful breathing. As we age, our lung capacity naturally diminishes, stress accumulates in our bodies, and our circulation tends to slow. Simple, deliberate breathing exercises can counteract this. They oxygenate the body, calm the nervous system, and provide support for all other physical activities. You can begin with seated deep breathing. Sit tall and ensure your shoulders are fully relaxed. Inhale slowly and deeply through your nose, allowing your abdomen to expand fully. Hold that breath for just a moment. Then, exhale gently and completely through your mouth, emptying the lungs. Repeat this process for several breaths, focusing your mind entirely on the smooth, controlled motion. This simple practice strengthens the diaphragm, improves lung efficiency, and can even reduce blood pressure over time. The benefits go beyond physiology. Seniors who practice mindful breathing often report feeling more grounded, more centered, and more capable of handling daily challenges with a sense of calmness and clarity. These breathing exercises reduce anxiety, enhance sleep quality, and even amplify the effectiveness of your other exercises by supplying muscles with vital oxygen. A few focused minutes of mindful breathing each day can act as a catalyst for your overall well-being. It may surprise you to learn just how much scientific evidence supports these 10 simple exercises. Researchers have spent decades studying what keeps people healthy and independent as they age. The results all point back to movement, specifically, movements that target the most vulnerable areas of aging: the heart, the lungs, the muscles, the bones, the joints, and our balance. For example, studies clearly show that regular walking not only lowers blood pressure, but also sharpens memory and reduces the risk of dementia. Strengthening exercises, such as the chair squats we discussed, preserve muscle mass, which naturally declines after 50. This preservation prevents the frailty that so often robs older adults of their independence. Furthermore, balance exercises have been shown to reduce falls by up to 40%, a number that can mean the difference between thriving and suffering a life-changing injury. Before we conclude, let us address a few myths that often hold seniors back from moving. One of the most common beliefs is that after 50, exercise becomes dangerous. People worry that they will hurt themselves, that their joints cannot take the strain, or that it is simply too late to start. The truth is quite the opposite. The most dangerous thing you can do is not move at all. It is inactivity that weakens the joints, stiffens the muscles, and makes falls more likely. Another myth is that exercise must be intense to be effective. But as you have seen today, the most powerful exercises for seniors are simple, gentle, and functional. They are not about running marathons or lifting heavy weights. They are about maintaining the daily movements that keep you free. And perhaps the most heartbreaking myth is that aging inevitably means decline. This is false. I have seen people in their 80s discover new energy, new strength, and new hope, all because they began moving. Aging does not mean losing, it means shifting how you care for your body. So now, with all of this information before you, the question is, will you begin? It does not matter if you start with just 5 minutes or 20 minutes. What matters is that you begin, because every journey, no matter how long, begins with the decision to take that first step. Your body is waiting. It is not too late. In fact, it may be the perfect time. Close your eyes for a moment and picture yourself, not just today, but 10 years from now. Do you want to be confined, limited, and dependent? Or do you want to be walking with confidence, playing with the people you love, still able to rise from a chair without help? That future begins with the choices you make today. Your age does not define your future. Your choices do. Step by step, breath by breath, exercise by exercise. This is how you age with strength, dignity, and hope.